Okay, this is me going through the channels, and it's 5:30, and this is in Las Vegas. This is what you're going to see on TV.
His only pleasure is to be believed. I think
A
that's the
preacher.
this $50 seed.
This looked like a repeat tape for the last couple of years.
God for $15.
They've been saying, this particular channel been saying they're going to preach the gospel. But every time I've turned on over the last years, and all of us here in Vegas, we just have cable, regular antenna cable. This is what we get.
Is reaching millions I could never reach.
Somebody asking for money instead of, this is not preaching the gospel. They said they're going to do it, but they ain't got to it yet. It's been years, and this is what we get. Now let's go through the channels. Okay. Look, for the most part, as I go through these channels, we don't get anything. So the only thing we get, and I'm still clicking, y'all. Therefore, where's the gospel? So the rest of the channels don't work. I'm just showing you what typically Las Vegas would get the poor people. I'm going through the channel 17, 18, 15, 13. 13.1 is supposed to be on. But it won't last. Cable's too weak. This is your typical morning in Las Vegas at 5:30 in the morning. Just follow me here. I'm going somewhere with this. So I'm going down. I'm at 5. Major station here. The sales. 1. This is your typical morning. Okay, flip properties. Nothing. 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 So we're going back. This is regular cable. This is where and I'm trying to ask y'all, where the gospel? The churches out there that's preaching, why aren't you, first of all, I guess we need cable. But the poor can't get nothing, look, because nothing's coming up. I'm at 43. Paint the walls. So if people are coming home, Vegas, let's say they looking for something. They got that, and they have this. If you give this some money, you get something. And this is what you get. This is the gospel that you get. So if I didn't know the Lord and I came across this station and I seen this, I would be, it wouldn't make sense, because remember, I don't know all this spiritual stuff he's talking about, but he's talking about preaching the gospel, giving this money for the gospel. And in fact, it's been years, and it's been going on years, and it's on the East Coast. I'm not even going to say whose ministry it is, but the fact is, it's so unfair, because you're in Vegas, and this is where people may just have cable, not cable, but the basic TV, and this is what we get. Nothing on TV, and a guy asking for money. So what do you think? So how would we get rid of what's real gospel and people intention from the fake, unless we start calling it out or start saying, okay, it's almost like charging or whatever they're trying to do. The point is, this is all we ever get. We never hear about Christ, the resurrection, what he taught, the apostles. Basically, go through him, you get a blessing, your life changes. And this is big, because this is Vegas. There's nothing else on these other channels. And this, if I got this last night, I got this tomorrow, I got this every day, every week, and I seen the same tape. What would you think if you didn't know the Lord? What would you think? You would think that they're just using the Lord's name to make money. It would come across like that. That's why Paul said that he preached the gospel without charge, lest he hinder the gospel. So he can boast in the end of his ministry and be able to say, I wouldn't take anything from none of you unless you take away my boasting of how I preach the gospel without charge. He was proud of that. He may not be charging, but he's raising money and he's not preaching the gospel. So you wonder why money has to be dealt with? This is why you have to separate who's really going to preach the gospel and who's not. Because the ones that's not perpetrate a stumbling block for those that are. So it's nothing you can do but shine the light on. Truly, this is not gospel. This is him sharing his testimony and a faith principle of seed time and harvest. But I got noticing he said nothing about Jesus Christ, nothing about the resurrection, nothing about the Holy Spirit, nothing about go ask God for yourself before you go to the phone, nothing about, well, check this in with your spirit. Just, God did this for me, and I'm telling you, God's going to do it for you. How he know your path, and go on down there and send the money. That's it. That's what we get. So remember this. It's Vegas. People come home from work, and in the morning about 6 o'clock, this is what you get. This is why I have to do the project Jeremiah 23 and Hoods. All right, nothing against this brother here, but I'm just saying, man, can y'all out there cleaning up preachers and try to really preach the gospel? You're going to raise money on TV to do something other than just talk about, because Warren Buffett would put so much shame on this by what he does. And he's acting like this is the only way to get money. And we all know that's a lie. So God bless.